Hi guys, this is one of the referendums we believe in. Section 53A, a constitutional dilution rule. Number one, this would have been a very handy rule back in 1999 when GST was introduced. And also, it would have been great if we had it all the way back in 1900 or 1901. Um, we most likely would have a whole bunch of treaties that we don't have to deal with, and Australia would be a hell of a lot better off. Section 5129 has been totally abused here in Australia, over incorporation of treaties. And most treaties, in many cases, are symbolic in nature. I think it's CEDAW. That's we've barely even incorporated that. Even the Convention on Rights with People with Disabilities, which is largely a good convention, we haven't really fully incorporated that. All these treaties are causing a major problem here in Australia. Too much international law coming into our country is just creating havoc. And then how can you incorporate it all without creating a legislative nightmare? And this is the point. You need a constitutional dilution rule. And it means one senator can basically invoke a dilution rule against a proposed law. And it means that it say about 3/4 of the Senate have to agree to its passing, which means a higher majority to get a diluted law passed. And also, it means that you can raise questions with the High Court as well, or once it's been marked diluted, it's easier to invalidate it through Section 109 or through the High Court mechanism. And it just provides a much better check and balance on government, that if you're going to be utilizing the external affairs power, do so with care. Don't incorporate treaties that impose severe economic sanctions on struggling communities here in Australia. And it just it sharpens up our constitution. Unfortunately, a lot of Australians don't realise this, that a democracy is just a terrible system of government. And people say, but oh, we've got lawyers and ex-judges and police in our parliamentary system. These three occupations provide nothing of value in a legislator or even in the executive levels of government, because they preference law before liberty. You will always end up with more complex laws. And the other thing is, lawyers are skilled at the art of subverting the rule of law. And that's why I'd never go to university and study law, because you'd learn how to just subvert the law rather than care for the relevant architecture of the law. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you very much. Cheers. Subscribe and like as well. It helps. Thank you. Bye.